Alright mga kababayan, isang mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito, mga kababayan, panoorin po natin na sabay-sabay itong pahayag ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Dahil ang kanyang sinasabi dito mga kababayan ay titiyakin po niya na habang umaasa ang ating ang mamamayan sa kanila, habang umaasa ay titiyakin daw niya mga kababayan ang pagsuporta sa AFP. Apo, yan po ang ipinangako ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dito sa sandatang lakas ng Pilipinas na titiyakin po niya ang kanyang pagsuporta sa AFP habang ang mga mamamayan ay umaasa naman sa kanila. Diba? Maganda po ito mga kababayan na halimbawa. Ito po ang magandang halimbawa na sinasabi ng presidente. Dahil sa totoo lang po mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na dyan sa gulo sa iba't ibang bansa, pinaka-importante po ito na dapat mayroon moral ang ating mga sandatahan dahil nga sa pinaggagawa ng iba't ibang mga bansa. Diba? Higit sa lahat, siyempre, sila po yung mga nagbabantay sa ating bansa, itong mga men in uniform natin. Kaya, eto, pakinggan po natin ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Panoorin natin ng sabay-sabay yung kanyang pahayag, mga kababayan.
Habang umaasa ang taong bayan sa inyo, kayo naman ay may maaasahan sa administrasyong ito. Bilang inyong Commander-in-Chief, titiyakin kong buo at tapat ang suporta at malasakit ko sa inyong lahat na Philippine Air Force. Thank you to our National Defense Secretary, Gilbert Chodoro. Please be seated. The honorable members of the Cabinet present here this morning, the excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, the Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff, General Romeo Browner, and the other major service commanders, Philippine Air Force Commanding General, Lieutenant General Arthur Cordura, Philippine Coast Guard Commandant Admiral Ronnie Hill Galvan, officers and personnel of the Philippine Air Force, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of us. Today we mark another critical moment in the history of our proud Philippine Air Forces. 78 years of service, 78 years of guarding our skies, 78 years of responding to every call for help. Reaching this milestone is no small feat. This was earned through discipline, determination, and unshakable devotion to protecting the people and to protecting the state. It meant taking off to the skies when the weather was inclement, bringing supplies to typhoon-ravaged areas when help was needed, providing support to troops on the ground when morale was at its lowest. It meant showing up with consistency, competency, and integrity. The hard work continues, even when nobody is looking. As threats evolve and disasters strike, the Air Force delivers, adapts, and does its job and performs its mission. Focus PAF at 78 demands us all to continue fulfilling this mandate with clarity of purpose and conviction. It is a reminder to stay committed to our mission, one that is strengthened with enhanced capabilities and enduring values. So I say this with great pride. The Philippine Air Force is a force on its own right. It is a credible, agile, essential to our country's aerospace defense. When I stood before you last year, I said that the PAF is a steady partner in building peace and reaching those who live furthest from help. Just a few days ago, I visited the Air Education and Training Command in Batangas and reaffirmed once more that we recognize the critical role of the Philippine Air Force. The government will exert all efforts to provide the Philippine Air Force with the best possible equipment, training, and facilities. We remain relentless in ensuring that support will continue, because we know that when our troops are equipped and are attended to properly, they are empowered to fulfill their duties and serve the country with excellence. You are all well-trained, highly capable, and most importantly, more than willing to protect the citizens of the Republic and the Republic itself. Since we last gathered in July of last year, you have proven what it means to be focused and to be excellent. Hundreds of unidentified tracks have been monitored in our air defense zone, and thousands of vessels near our waters have been kept under close watch by the Air Force. Insurgents have been tracked, threats neutralized, law enforcement operations supported, from capturing criminals and stopping smuggling operations that hamper the economy. But even with the demands of duty, the Air Force has continued to grow, welcoming 6 new aircraft, enhancing skills to flight simulation and advanced training. It also completed many infrastructure projects and ensured our air assets are always well protected and strategically positioned. In times of disaster, whether at home or abroad, the airmen and airwomen have responded quickly and have served quietly. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that whenever the mission calls, the Philippine Air Force answers. Time and again, you put your life on the line for the sake of our people. Habang umaasa ang taong bayan sa inyo, kayo naman ay may maaasahan sa administrasyong ito. Bilang inyong Commander-in-Chief, titiyakin kong buo at tapat ang suporta at malasakit ko sa inyong lahat na Philippine Air Force. As we celebrate yet another year of fine service, I sincerely congratulate this year's awardees for their outstanding performance. You truly deserve the recognition that we have given you today. Remember, we owe the Filipino people a swift and responsive Air Force. Today, in its 78th year, let us recommit to that. Thank you for keeping us safe. You do all your work in the sky so that all of us here on the ground may live in peace and security. Let our resolve be focused and unshaken as we serve the Philippines and fly ever higher together. Maraming salamat at mabuhay ang hukbong himpapawid ng Pilipinas, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.